STIHL Timber Sports Canada is brought to you by Big Green Egg, the ultimate cooking experience. Johnsonville. Discover the taste of Johnsonville. SLH Transport, official transport partner. John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer. Motomix, official premixed fuel of STIHL Timber Sports, available at your local STIHL dealer. Fitz Toronto. We build better athletes. Official trainer of STIHL Timber Sports Canada. And by Elan Dance Art Studio. Welcome back to Wasaga Beach, the home of our 2018 STIHL Timber Sports Rookie, Women's, and Men's Canadian Championship. Following another exciting year of Canadian STIHL Timber Sports action, let's take a look back at some of the incredible performances from our Canadian athletes. First up was our women's and rookie divisions. In our women's division, we saw some fantastic performances from all of our athletes, but it was the veteran never-quit attitude of seasoned pro Anita Jazowski that clinched the top spot and title of the 2018 Canadian STIHL Timber Sports Women's Championship. Next up was our outstanding rookie division. The competition was fierce, and the rookies left nothing on the table as we watched them go chop for chop, saw for saw. And when the sawdust settled, it was none other than Connor Morse who claimed the 2018 Canadian STIHL Timber Sports Rookie Championship. Stay tuned for exciting highlights from our men's division as they go head-to-head and battle it out for top spots in the 2018 STIHL Timber Sports Canadian Championship qualifiers. Welcome back. Let's have a look at some amazing performances from both of our men's qualifying rounds. The stock saw, always an unpredictable event. Playing it safe could leave you with a clean cut, but as we saw in Nathan Cumberland's qualifying round, going all in can capture you a national record.
The stage from Squamish, British Columbia, make some noise for Nick Hall! From Keswick Ridge, New Brunswick, it's Nathan Cumberland!
Warm up your saws. Athletes ready!
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
like a good hit here today.
We get 2 good cuts.
Nicely done. Really fast times here today. Good clean huts from both our competitors. That is exactly what we wanted to see here.
We're here with Nathan Cumberland. 10:22, that is a new national record. What's the feeling there?
Very blessed in the stock saw. I've practiced that event once in the last little while, so to cut a national record, just it's all God, very blessed.
Amazing with the firm wood we have and still a national record, so that means you're on point.
Dad told me once at a show that we were at, he said usually if the chopping wood is firm, your sawing wood will be softer, so I think it's working here today.
Thank you very much. Nathan Cumberland, he's got the best time ever. Woo-wee!
In our Group Black qualifier, Sterling Hart gave a stellar performance, nearly besting his record in the springboard chop.
I think one of the keys to my success has been my attention to detail when it comes to competing. Whether it's my equipment, setting blocks up, there's so many little tricks that go into it. Most of them are honestly learned by screwing stuff up. You know, I've done something in the past that maybe didn't work well, and it's like, okay, how do we fix that? You know, maybe the block's a little dry, so you start putting a wet towel on it, or the edge on your axe doesn't work well, so you gotta change it. It's about never settling and always trying to get better.
Make some noise for Ben Cumberland! And next on the stage from Vancouver, BC, give it up for two-time Canadian champion, Sterling Hart! Both these athletes are incredible on the springboard, and they both know that the two of them have a very close time ahead of them.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go, Sterling Hart first to that wood. He is making quick work of that pocket. First one already done, and he's up on that first board. Ben Cumberland, he's still going on that first pocket. There he is, up on it. But Sterling Hart already a board ahead of him. This is where he really shines. He knows how to make those hard hits. Look at the speed of Sterling Hart up on that block. Ben Cumberland, he's up on that other block. He is there on that other side. Here's Sterling Hart. He's gonna make it. Couple more hits. There it is. There we go. Unofficial time 37. Ben Cumberland still going. You got to make some noise for him. He's taking the big swings up here. On that other side, he's got to just drive that other side off. He needs to make the biggest hits he can now. He's got to give it everything, and there it is.
Both cuts are good.
Both cuts are very good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Mr. Hart. How did it go?
I couldn't have really gone too much better. That's the second best springboard I've ever cut in my life, so it's a good way to start off my qualifier.
You were getting close to your own record. What went wrong a little bit?
Yeah, I thought I had it in reach when I got up with 4 hits and 4 hits, and I was up in good time, and I took my first hit in the block, and it was nice and soft, so I knew I had a shot at the record, so I picked up the cadence a little bit, but I maybe should have taken 1 more hit in the front. Probably would have saved me 2 in the back, and we might have been a little closer, but that's what keeps you coming back, right?
That's what keeps you coming back. You hear it here from Mr. Hart, ladies and gentlemen.
George Williams ramped up and even surprised himself in capturing a new national record in the single buck event.
At this level in the pro circuit, it's very important to have good gear. I got some new axes, new springboards from Mitch Hewitt. I got a brand new single buck, so I've got the best saw possible. So it's important to gather good gear. You can't show up with lousy gear, that's for sure.
This is going to be a quick heat between these two athletes. Make some noise for your 2015 Canadian champion, Marcel Dupuis. He's been waiting for this event all day. It's George Williams. Marcel is looking really calm and collected, making sure that everything is where he needs it to be.
Athletes ready.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
There he is, George Williams, right into it, but Marcel is really picking up the speed here. The competitors are yelling at George to keep going, and he's really giving her. There it is. Nice time, George Williams. Marcel Dupuis right there with him with an unofficial time of 12:51. Man, oh man, George knew what he came here to do, and I think he did it. There is a potential national record here for George Williams. We just have to make sure what's going on.
We get 2 good cuts.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, national record confirmed, sir.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, are you sure?
I am sure.
What's the time?
Your time.
Do you know what it is, or?
Fast. 10:11, sir. 10:11.
Is it? So I won?
Yes?
Okay, that's great.
And you're live on TV, so what do you say, George?
Great. All to JP Mercier for making that soft. I actually wasn't my best run. I didn't have time to clean out my starter cut. And it was a little sloppy on the start. But anyways, I managed to pull it off. But if I make it through, I'll try to go a little bit better tomorrow.
A little bit better. I think you did your best. All you can do today, guy.
That's great. Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Happy kid right here, George Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
George Williams' record was short-lived as we saw Ben Cumberland bested the following day.
All right, we're on to our final heat of the Fitz Toronto Single Buck. Give it up for Ben Cumberland! And coming up next to the stage, put your hands together for Sterling Hart!
Athletes ready.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go. Nice. Sterling Hart a little bit caught up there, but Ben Cumberland is just nailing through that wood all the way mid through down. He's almost to that end, and Ben Cumberland with an unofficial time of 10:26. That is a quick time. Sterling Hart with an unofficial time of 10:95.
We have 2 great cuts.
2 really great cuts. We have a new national record in the single buck for Ben Cumberland.
We're here with Ben Cumberland, ladies and gentlemen, and having fun is the name of the game. It looked like you had a lot of fun there on stage, my friend.
Yes, sir. God is good. That's the best single buck cut I've put down in quite a while.
Just over 10 seconds, right?
Well, according to the time on the clock, it's 9:99. So, but that single buck saw from JP cuts unreal. Like, that is leaves me speechless.
You're blessed, bro.
You got her.
Woo!
With an incredible performance in the underhand chop, Sterling Hart tops his own record.
Making his way to the stage, give it up for Ben Cumberland! And welcoming back to the stage after a great springboard chop, Sterling Hart! Now you gotta make sure you don't blink in this heat.
Athletes ready.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go, Sterling Hart with that first drive. Ben Cumberland is not giving him any room to speed up. Sterling Hart with those massive speedy drives. He's on that other side. Here we go, Ben Cumberland right there with him. He knows he's gotta heat this up in order to win. And Sterling Hart has it at 15:97 unofficial time right there with him. Ben Cumberland with unofficial time 20:01.
We have 2 good cuts.
We're back here with Sterling Hart. Sterling, that was amazing. 2 seconds off your own time, meaning a new national record. What are you feeling?
To be honest, I knew it was a really good block, and I'm just happy I didn't waste it. So that was one of the better underhands I've cut. We've had a little bit of a change in wood this year. It's from the West Coast, so that's definitely favoring me a little bit. So I was really happy with the result, obviously.
Well done.
Cheers.
You're welcome.
When we return, more records are on the line at the final day of the men's 2018 STIHL TIMBERSPORTS Canadian Championship. With subsequent records by George Williams and Ben Cumberland, the 2018 men's final would prove that this was truly the year of the single buck.
Welcome to the stage, Marcel Dupuis. Coming up right behind him, we have Ben Cumberland. Ben's got a lot of family out here tonight.
Athletes ready.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go, some nice big pulls. Ben Cumberland a little bit caught up, but Marcel Dupuis has found his rhythm. He is almost through that midsection and down. There it is. Marcel Dupuis with an unofficial time of 10:05. He's found his rhythm in this competition. Finally back again, we have Marcel Dupuis. Ben Cumberland with an unofficial time of 11:06.
We have 2 good cuts.
2 good cuts. Dupuis has broken the national record for single buck with 9.96.
966, the magic number of Marcel Dupuis with the new Canadian record for single buck. Brother, that is your break you were looking for, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. It was my record before. They took it this weekend, and I showed them I can still saw.
And you took it back.
Absolutely.
Well done, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Athletes ready.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go. That nice big first pull for Nathan Cumberland. He is finding that. He is just giving her. Bill Bischoff on the other hand, he's almost through that top half. Nathan Cumberland with 9.74 unofficial time. Bill Bischoff is still with his wood. He's getting a bit caught up there. Here we go. Unofficial time for Bill Bischoff is 1987. Nathan Cumberland wasted no time getting through that. That's the kind of action you want to see on the STIHL TIMBERSPORTS stage.
We have 2 good cuts.
There we go, 2 good cuts. We have a new national record for our single buck set by Nathan Cumberland with 9.43.
9.4 are the magic numbers for Nathan Cumberland, because that's the national record of Canada. How are you feeling, my friend?
Very blessed. God was very good, had a good cut. JP Mercier did a great job on the saw and just very blessed overall. So
Take me through the heat, please.
I thought I was going to hang it up on the top. I was a little heavy, but the rest of the cut was good and just very blessed overall. So,
Well done, sir.
thank you very much.
Holy smokes! Once again, history made on this stage. Way to go, Nathan Cumberland. All right, we're ready for our next heat. Coming up to the stage, we have Sterling Hart. And up next, we have Mitch Hewitt. Mitch Hewitt, your defending Canadian champion.
Athletes ready.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go. We're off to the races here. Make some noise for your athletes. Look at the speed on both of these athletes. Sterling Hart is getting through it. Whoa! Here we go. Mitch Hewitt still going. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. You know, right before that event, Sterling was like, challenge accepted.
We have 2 good cuts.
2 unbelievable cuts and that world record time of 9.20 on the single buck, Sterling Hart.
9.2, ladies and gentlemen, the lucky number for Sterling Hart, because it's a new world record on single buck. My man, you are on fire.
Yeah, that one couldn't have gone much better. That saw has been just amazing to me. The wood was great. Coming from out west, that saw is made by Jim Taylor out of California. I put together a good cut, so everything came together.
Amazing to see the technique, because you used the whole saw till your handle hit the block. It was perfectly executed.
Just gotta give her.
You did the best, man. Well done. Hit me up. Whoop, bam.
With nothing to lose, Marcel Dupuis unleashes the beast to chase down the Canadian record in the hot saw event.
Coming to the stage, we have Marcel Dupuis. All right, up next, we have Bill Bischoff, all the way from Solista, British Columbia, representing our West Coast, best coast.
Athletes ready.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Holy smokes! Unofficial time for Marcel Dupuis, 5.24 seconds. That's gonna be something.
We've got 2 good cuts.
2 good cuts. And definitely a potential for a Canadian national record for Marcel Dupuis.
5-2-1. Those are the lucky numbers of Marcel Dupuis, because that is a Canadian record hot saw. What do you say, my friend?
The Pump House Brewery saw strikes again. I knew how to have a good saw. Ken Hill built me a really good saw. And today, well, the day didn't go as planned. So when I got to the hot saw, I said, well, this is the time if you ever want to go for it and not do a safe cut. Dial's the time, and I went for it, and it worked out for me this time.
It was amazing. Please take me through the heat.
Yeah, I got set up, and I have the same routine that I do every time. And then when you said go, I had a quick start, a little a wobble in my head. I thought, okay, I said I got to go for it. I had a good transition, and then just put everything I got in the down cut, and the saw took it, no problem, and the cut came out.
3 on the deck, and you did it in an amazing time.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
We just experienced one of the best Canadian championships ever. The Wasaga Beach Canadian Championship is the end of a very successful season in STIHL Timber Sports. We had several records broken throughout the weekend. We had George Williams started breaking the single buck record in qualifier red, and then we had Ben Cumberland in the final. We had Marcel Dupuis, then Nathan Cumberland, and then finally Sterling Hart setting a world record at 9.20 seconds. That is amazing. Like, our guys in Canada are performing to the top of their level. At the same time, we also had Marcel Dupuis breaking the Canadian hot saw record with 5.20 seconds and just milliseconds away from breaking Dirk Braun's world record from Germany in hot saw. One of the best programs that we have in STIHL Timber Sports here in Canada is the women's and the rookie division. We are one of the few countries in the world that actually have a professional women's division and a rookie division, which we use as a seeder system into the professional ranks. The women's division they had an amazing performance this year. I'm really happy for Anita Jasowski, who just captured her first Canadian championship. Anita has been in the sport for years. She's a seasoned veteran. I'm very happy to see that she finally captured the title. It's sad that Kelly Bonus was not able to defend her title, but I guess this year it wasn't the year for champions to defend any titles at all. The rookie division is one of the most important divisions that we have, and it's a division that I care a lot about because it's the future of STIHL Timber Sports. It's the future of our athletes. This year we had Connor Morse came to Wasaga and just posted a very, very solid performance, and now he's the Canadian Championship and he gets to go with Team Canada to the World Championship. He probably won't get to get on stage and compete, but the most important thing about this trip is that he gets to go with the best guys in Canada, and he's gonna have time to train with them, learn from them, and with that gain a lot more experience that is gonna make him a better athlete in the future. It was a very hard process selecting the athletes that are going to be part of Team Canada to go compete in the STIHL Timber Sports World Championship in Liverpool, England as an official announcement. I'm very comfortable going with Sterling Hart. Sterling Hart is a solid athlete that has been proving himself in the STIHL Timber Sports world. We're also going with Marcel Dupuis, who's a seasoned veteran in the team. The third member of the team will be Mitch Hewitt. The next member of Team Canada will be George Williams. This is George's second year as a professional, and he's been doing incredibly well. So I'm very positive that George is going to be a great addition to the team. Finally, the fifth member of Team Canada will be Ben Cumberland. Ben is going to be a great addition to the team. So this year, we're going to take a different approach. We will save Nathan Cumberland and let him focus on representing the country in the individual World Championship. Now we're going to go to the World Championship. After that, let's see what happens. Hopefully we come back from Liverpool with a gold medal on our necks. But if not, we will just get ready for 2019 because 2019 is going to be even better.